Yo, what's going on, guys? How you guys doing? Listen, the other day I saw a road rage. Literally a road rage. So, I get onto the highway, right? Excuse me. I get onto the highway. Behind me is a pickup truck. So now I looked out of my side view mirror, and I was like, oh, he don't have enough room. But anyway, he tries it, and so the car that was behind him kind of was speeding up, as these cars do. I don't know why they do that. It grinds my gears. The fact that you see someone pulling over, or you see me pulling over, but yeah, you're gonna speed up. Makes sense of that. But anyway, it's either here or there. So anyway, so the guy, okay, so let's just say it's a Nissan and a Ford pickup, right? So Nissan, Ford pickup. Nissan is a car, Ford pickup is obviously a Ford pickup. So anyway, so the Ford pickup behind me jumps the next lane in front of the Nissan. Nissan now is enraged that this guy decided to do this, right? So the Ford pickup is just driving. So now the Nissan goes behind me, and I'm like, oh shoot. So I try to speed up or whatever, so I don't get hit. So then the Nissan goes. So I'm in the last lane. So it's a 2-lane highway. So, I mean, it's on my end it's two lanes. So you have the lane that the Ford pickup was in, and then you have my lane, which I'm in. And so now the Nissan goes from that lane, slows down, behind me, and I'm like, what is this guy gonna do? So he goes around. So now he goes to where the exit is. He goes to exit, speeds up, zooms right in front of me, and I'm like, okay. So now he's going through traffic, zipping through traffic, going over to the shoulder lane, trying to zip on through, and I'm like, yo, this is a real road rage. It's incident or whatever. And so of course all the cars that was in my lane, because it's still 2 lanes. So of course all the cars that are in my lane now is moving over, because now they see this guy in the shoulder lane moving fast, whatever. So now the guy finally gets to the Ford, and so he gets kind of in front of the Ford, whatever. And then that's when he starts to slow down and stuff like that. I'm like, oh my gosh, this guy, I tell y'all, it was a whole crazy incident. Okay. It's crazy. But that was it, I mean, but thank God that it didn't happen to where it was an accident, whatever. It was just crazy. But I don't say that to bring up this movie, but there was a movie, oh man, I don't remember the name of it. It was with Russell Crowe. Plus, I'm not here to bring up movies and stuff like that. But anyway, so it was a movie with Russell Crowe, and oh man, that was a crazy movie. Look up Russell Crowe. No, Russell Crowe? Yeah. I always get him and Gerard Butler mixed up. They kind of look the same. But anyway, look up Russell Crowe Road Rage movie, and it's gonna pull up. It's gonna pull up. And I tell you, I've watched that movie so many times, and it's such a wow movie that it actually happens. And it's something that happens in these times, in these days and stuff like that. It happens, right? Because a lot of us we're of course we're traveling somewhere. We're traveling to get to somewhere, and road rage just happens. It just happens. But anyway, so this month, right? This month is supposed to be Men's Health Month, right? Men's Health Month. And of course I didn't know about it. I found about these things halfway into the month, or close to the end of the month. And then of course when I talk about it, it's okay, well, month is over, so but I don't know, I just like to keep mental health stuff. I think mental health is important, right? I think it's 100% important. Just because I think that you have to get yourself right, so you can just be right. And it's not just so you can be right for this person, or you can be right for your family, so you can be right for your kids, so you can be right for your mom, dad. I think that you just need to be right for yourself. And I think that we need to take inventory of ourselves and say, how can I be right for me? For me, how can I be right for me? I don't really care about you. Not that I don't care about you. I know that was a little harsh to say, but it's not. But it's really the fact of like, how can I be right for myself? How can I set myself up and so that I can be right for me 100%, totally. How can I do that for myself? And number one is going to counseling, get help. That's how you can be right for yourself, is to get help. And number two, work on you. Like, working on ourselves, it's not a one day thing and boom, all right, we got it. Or 1 day here, boom, we got it. Or 2 weeks here, boom, we got it. 1 month here, boom, we got it. No, it's about a constant thing. It's a day in and day out, day in and day out, day in and day out, day in and day out. We have to constantly work on ourselves, right? We constantly, we eat every day, don't we? Well, most people, we eat every day, right? Why? Because your body needs those nutrients. Your body needs that fuel. Your body needs that energy so you can keep going. Unless you're fasting, right? So you're fasting for a purpose, right? But anyway, but the same way you eat every day is the same way that you should mentally eat every day. Stimulate your mind, and know that yes, mental health problems, disorders, issues, they're not gonna go away like that. But through time, through counseling, through talking it over, it can start to go away. You can start to get your healing. You can start to get better. But it's all about doing the work every day. So I told y'all, it's not 1 day in, 1 day in and 1 day out. That's not what it's about. It's about a constant over and over and over and over and over and over. I'm gonna work on myself. 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 That's what it is. It's a constant day in, day out. You know, you gotta breathe every day, right? You gotta breathe every day. For those who are living, we gotta breathe every day, right? So why not breathe through your mind? Let your mind relax. Control your mind. Help your mind out, you know? Like I said, we go through so many disorders and so much problems throughout the day, but yet we need to start working on ourselves. We need to start building ourselves up. And telling yourself, yes, it's possible to be free. It's possible to get you healing. It's possible. But anyway, so this month is supposed to be Men's Health Month. It's supposed to be Men's Health Month. We're supposed to, like I said, I didn't know about that. It's supposed to be Men's Health Month. Normally for me, I just talk about mental health stuff. Like whatever, like a lot of like whatever mental health thing that just pops in my mind, I just talk about it, you know. And I know sometimes it may seem like an over and over thing. Oh, didn't we just talk about this? But I think that it's something that we gotta constantly talk about. We gotta constantly talk about. So we get it in our brains, so we get it in our minds, you know. Because I think that if you just talk about one issue and then that's it, then you're not really shedding light on the issue. You're not really trying to better that issue or whatever the problem is, you know? So that's why it's always best talking about stuff. Anyway, so Men's Health Month, right? So one of the biggest things I think with men's health is that we're supposed to be the man. We're supposed to be it. We're supposed to carry the torch and lead the army, hoo-ha-ha-ha, right? We're supposed to be that guy. We're not supposed to be the guy that cries at nighttime. We're not supposed to be the guy that shies away. We're not supposed to be the guy that shows emotion. We're not supposed to be that guy. But we're supposed to be the guy that people could go to, people could lean on, people could trust. We're supposed to be the guy that that people can hold to as a crutch, right? And it's not saying that they can always lean on us and then that's it, whatever. Or, but it's basically saying that we're supposed to be the guy that, ooh, Jesus. It's saying that we're supposed to be that guy. We're supposed to be the man's man, right? We're supposed to be man's man. Look at King David. King David was strong. He was mighty. He never did this. He never did that. He was strong. But there was also times that King David hid away because he was shy. He was scared, right? Men have weakness. And each man's weaknesses is different. It's not the same. It's never going to be the same. There's always going to be something different within a man that is his weakness. Look at Superman. Superman's a powerful guy, right? The little kid's like, I want to be like Superman. I love Superman. Superman is great and Superman is cool. Yeah, Superman, yeah. Superman had weakness. He had a weakness. Look at the Hulk. Oh man, the Hulk is strong. Roar, 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 roar. The Hulk is so strong, yes. But the Hulk also has a weakness. The female, I forgot her name. I was gonna say Jean Grey, but that's not her name. But the female has to tame him, right? She's the one that has to come over, comfort him. Hey, big guy. Hey, guy. Oh man, you look so good when you're normal. Oh, hey, Poppy. Ba, 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 ba. Ooh. And then what? He becomes normal, right? Yes. Each man has a weakness. We all have a weakness as a man. But we have been taught in society to never show your weakness. We've been taught in society to always be strong. Always be the man, always pay for dates, always do this, do that, always. But as a man, you never show emotion. As a man, you never cry. As a man, you be the best you can be ever. I think even one of our military services is actually that same quote. Be all that you can be, right? Be all that you can be. What does that even mean? Be all that you can be. But we're not supposed to show our weaknesses. We're not supposed to show that we're crying. We're not supposed to show that we love our wives, our girlfriends, because we get known as what? We get known as that we're whipped, that we're I can't say that word. Let's just go with whipped. Let's just leave it like that. Like that's what we're known as. Once we show that girlfriend, that we, oh, I love you, oh this, oh that, oh, he's whipped. Oh, he's not a man. You're not a man because you're supposed to stand up. Showing all that emotion, oh, that's so disgusting. But as a man, it's okay to show emotion. It's okay to do all that. But I think one thing as men is that we do keep a lot of stuff inside. We do keep a lot of stuff hidden. And a lot of times we think that that's the best place, but it's not. We think that that's the greatest place, but it's not. It becomes difficult to share your emotions. It becomes difficult to be vulnerable. It becomes difficult just to open up to someone. And a lot of times when you've been shut down, a lot of times when you try to open up and all of a sudden someone shuts you down or they say something that offends you, guess what happens? You close up. You go like a little turtle head, right? So a little turtle head goes out of the shell. He's like, oh man, this looks great. Oh, sign of danger? Whoop. We going inside, buddy. We going inside. But as men, we need to know that it's okay to show our soft side, our floral side. It's okay to do that. It's all right. You like flowers? Oh, dude, that's great. That's awesome. You like to wear the color pink? Oh, that's awesome. You like to wear the color purple? Oh, dude, even better. But these are colors that we're not supposed to wear, right? Because we as men, you gotta be a man's man, and a man don't wear pink. A man don't wear purple. A man don't wear another color that's a girly color. A man doesn't wear flowers on his shirts. He doesn't get flowers. He doesn't have flowers. He doesn't even like flowers. He doesn't like roses. Why not? Because this is what we've been taught as men. You're not supposed to like that. You're supposed to be a man's man. He's supposed to like red, blue, black, white. Why can't I like pink? Why can't I like purple? I think that when you've become so secure in your manliness, that dog, anything else don't matter. Don't matter. So what, you like to wear pink? Great. It's a nice color. It's a soft color. I think all black people should be wearing pink, especially at nighttime, because then we can see you. Oh, look at that pink person walking around. Okay, now I can see you, you know? But we're taught all of this, right? We're taught all of that. We're taught all that nonsense stuff. But there needs to become a point in time where we are okay with ourselves, where we become okay with ourselves, where we say, you know what, it's okay to cry, man. It's okay to cry. It's okay to have emotions. It's okay to do all of that. But you gotta be clear with your emotions. You gotta be clear with the reason why you're upset. And sometimes that's the difficult part. Because there are some women who do not know how to articulate why they are crying or why they feel like what they feel. And guess what? Some men are the same way, ladies. Some men are the same way. It's difficult to articulate how we feel at times. It's not that we want to just shut you out. It's not that we want to be difficult. It's not that we don't want to tell you what's going on in our lives. It's just the fact that we just don't know how to articulate it. We don't know how to tell you that I just want to cry. Just cry, because the day was tough. The day was hard, but it's also hard for me to tell you how I feel. Not that I know that you're going to make fun of me. Not that I know you're going to call me names. But it's just that it's just tough to tell you how I feel. It's tough just to even say what I feel at this moment. And sometimes I may not even know what I feel at this moment. Sometimes that might not even be clear. But we as men, are told to be the gorilla in the room. We are told to be the lion, the king of the jungle. That's what we're told. That's what we're told. That's how we're supposed to be living. That's it. You are a man. Be a man. Stand up for yourself. Okay. I think that we need to normalize the fact that not everything is going to be black and white. Not everything is going to be 100% clear. Not everything is going to be hunky-dory with men. Let's normalize that. Let's normalize emotions. Let's normalize crying as a man. Just because things are just tough. Let's just normalize that. I'm not saying that we as men, we just need to be an emotional basket, no emotional case. I'm not saying that. But what I am saying, though, is that we need to normalize all of this and not make fun of a man just because he cries, just because he's emotional. But surround yourself with that man and just let him know, like, yo, we're going to get through this, man. I know it's tough, but we're going to get through this. I know it's hard. We're going to get through this. I may not know what you're going through, but guess what? we gonna get through this. We gonna figure it out. But like I said before, it's all through counseling that you talk things out. Because you're not always going to talk about with your homeboys or your partner or whatever case may be. But you're going to have to talk it out with somebody, man. And that's why counseling is the way to go. Counseling is the way to go. Pay the price just to go see a counselor. It could be once a month. It could be twice a month. It could be 3 times, 4 times a month. But we all have problems, issues that need to be talked out, that needs to be dealt with. And the only way to talk it out and deal with it is to find somebody who has more education than you do. And who could come alongside of you and say, you know what? It's a closed door meeting, man. Say what you want in this place. Say what you want. A lot of that stuff we don't normalize. A lot of that stuff we don't vocalize it. We don't tell the man like, oh, it's okay that you're feeling A, B, C, D, F, G. It's okay. We get it. We understand. We do. God looked like he was a little too close to me now. Sir. Well, yeah, we get it. We get it. We do. We do. So, brothers, let's stand together as one. We are in this fight together. You and me. You and I. To the day we die. It's Perkins Talks. Please hit that like button. Please hit the subscribe button. And please share this with another man. You know, let's all come together as one in unity, in peace, in love, and harmony. Take care, y'all. I'll see y'all next time. It's Perkins Talks. We out, baby.